Welcome to Brett Ridgeway's Learning for Life video lessons, and in this lesson we are going to be learning Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And as before, I'm suggesting that you watch the entire video rather than just jumping right in. Watching the entire video will allow the instruction and where we're going to sink in. It makes the learning process much easier, much quicker, and much more enjoyable. So let's get started. And this is not a hard tune. We're going to go through the chords. I'll give you a few options as we go. So you can either just strum across the strings, or you can arpeggiate it, which would be out, 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 back. Melody. You're doing this once. Melody, middle, bass, middle. That's how we're starting. And it's important that you hit that first note, because that's the melody note, harder than the actual arpeggio. Then what you're going to do is play 7, 5, 5. And what I'm doing is my pinky is fretting the first fret, the first string at 5, the ring at the second string, and the middle the third. So I'm basically barring straight across. And then my thumb is on 7. And you could even arpeggiate that. So. And don't strum hard. We tend to way over strum, and we tend to way over fret as far as the pressure. So just do it nice and soft. Now I'm going to play this next move, and what I want you to observe and notice is I'm not really moving anything here other than my thumb and my pinky. Sorry. So here's what I did. I'm moving my thumb down to 6.5. I'm moving my pinky back to 4. My thumb down to 5, my thumb up to 6.5, and then up to 7. Again, I'm moving my thumb down to 6.5, my pinky down to 4. So from the beginning, because that's going to be hard to hear. My pinky down to 4, my thumb comes down to 5, 6.5. And you can also put fill-ins in there. So if we went so I just used 2 fill-in notes. Just instead of letting that ring, I'm filling it in. It doesn't matter which of these strings you hit and in what order. So I'm just going to show you a few things. So from the beginning, I'm hitting melody middle. Let me do it again. I'm hitting bass middle. I'm hitting melody bass. I'm hitting bass melody. So it doesn't matter, because you're just really filling it in with an arpeggio or a chord. So it doesn't matter the order. So from the beginning, arpeggiating. You may want to stop right there. Make sure you have that much memorized. Then open, which is just open D, D-A-D, out, 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 back. Then you're going to play a G chord, and it's going to be 5, 3, 3, 3. Just out, 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 out. So open. Then you're just sliding down to 4, 2, 2, 2. And when I say 2, 2, 2, I'm barring the 2 at the pinky. And those last two notes are again fill-ins. So you can hit any one of those. Again from the beginning. You may want to pause, make sure you can play that much. Now we're going to go to, so we're going from this F sharp minor, the 4, 2, 2, to an inverted G chord. So you're going to put your ring finger on 1 at the middle string and your pointer finger on 3 on the bass string, and starting on the middle string. And again, you're playing 4 notes. I'm playing middle, bass, middle, melody. Then you're going to drop your thumb down on the first string 3rd fret. So watch again. And again, what's important is to get the melody notes here, here, and you can arpeggiate those in-between notes in any direction or in any order, rather, that you would want. So from the beginning. Make sure you can play up to that point. Sliding my thumb down to 2. Open, 1, 2, 3, 2. Two, open, 1, 2, 3, 2. One more time, real slow. You should have this much memorized. Then 2, open, 1, 2, 3, 2. Make sure you can play up to that point. So from the very beginning, there's your ending. So three, 2, 1. So again, I did a hammer on there. 3, 2, making your A chord again. Putting your thumb down on the middle string at 2, lifting up the ring finger, playing that open, 1, 2, 1, O, arpeggiating that out. Now, another thing you could do at the very beginning, instead of just playing from here, you can actually arpeggiate that out, and either on 4 or 5 make your chord position. So in this case I would be playing 4-2-2 or 5-3-3, and you're only going to pick the melody string, but you're going to slide up to your melody at 7. And what you'll notice is you'll hear these 2 strings here ringing in the background, even though you didn't play them. Again. And you could hear that, and that's just from me coming down on them without picking them. Make sure you pick out that melody note louder. Alright, just added a trill there. I'm holding the A, I did a hammer on, pulled off, open, just at the end. So there you have the verse to Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and that's actually played twice in a row. And then there's a little bridge, and then you play it a 3rd time. So it's very important that you get this down, and we're going to play it from the beginning twice through, and then we will move into the bridge. So make sure you have this much memorized. Starts again. So let's do the bridge. You're actually going to put 2 fingers down at once. Get that finger out of the way. You're going to put your pointer finger on 4 on the melody, and your ring finger on 2 on the melody. Now I'm putting this back, but what you're going to do is you're going to hammer on. You're going to play the 4 first, lift it up, hammer on, hammer on. So you're just hammering on 2 to 4, and you do that 4 times. Drop your middle finger on 3 and do the same exact thing 4 times. So 4, 2, 4, 2, 4 as hammer-ons. 3, hammer on 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to make a G chord. So thumb on 5, and you're barring across 3, 3, 3. Again. So from the beginning. Make sure you can play that much. This would be a good place to stop it. Then you're going to go back to index on 4, ring finger on 2, and repeat those first 4. I'm sorry, you're going to play the 4. Then now here's where it switches. Your ring finger is going to slide from 2 up to 5, and you're going to drop your pointer finger on the middle string at 6.5, and you're going to play middle, melody, middle, melody, middle, melody, middle, melody. Again, 4 times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So here's the second time. Leave that ring finger down, slide it up to 5, drop the pointer finger. So from the beginning of the bridge. Then, sorry. One more time, watch it. Make sure you can play up to this point for the bridge. G chord. Then what you're going to do is drop your thumb at 6.5 on the melody and your pointer finger on 6.5 on the bass, and you're going to arpeggiate that. And again, it doesn't really matter the order. I just played melody, middle, bass, middle, melody, middle, bass, melody. You can mix that up. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then your thumb is going to go up to 8 on the melody. And then your pinky's reaching down to 4. And that is the end of your bridge. And technically it should go to 5. But for some reason I like the 4 better. So taking it from here. And that's the 5. So I use the 4. But you can do whatever you want to do. And then that goes back to the beginning of the tune. So make sure you can play the bridge. And I'm going to play the whole thing through for you very slowly, just how it should be played. Make sure you emphasize the melody notes. If you want to know what the melody notes are, that's the ones that you would be singing. So here we go. I'm using my thumb. Switching to the index. Starts over. So there you have Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I hope you enjoyed that lesson. It's a very beautiful song. And I'm going to ask you, if you have watched this video, if you enjoyed this video, to please leave a like on YouTube. It takes 2 seconds. Just go right above this or below this lesson here where it says like and click on that. I'm trying to get interaction with YouTube, with the people who are taking these lessons. This helps me with the program to, again, get these lessons free, to keep these lessons free, rather. So if you'd hit a like, and if you would leave a comment, that would be very kind as well. If you didn't like the lesson, don't leave a... I'm just kidding you. But comments are very nice. So if you would go to YouTube and click the like and leave a comment if you did this lesson, and then please share and subscribe. Would be very, very much appreciated. And we will see you on the next lesson.